Congrats to you both on Ladies First. I thought the film was hilarious. I'm a huge fan. And Sasha, I wanted to ask you about your character in this because you have a tricky balancing act here because Damien has to be a gigantic douchebag, but he also has to have a smidge of likability so the viewers, want to stick with him and see him change. How was it finding that right line there?
It was tricky because you're right. He's basically really arrogant. He's this arrogant, very successful bloke who's almost running this massive business, and I think he struggles with that in this flipped world where suddenly he's completely powerless, but he's still arrogant. So he's trying to be admired and be attractive to the powerful women who don't need to be attractive because they've got all the power, but he's still got a massive ego. So he's kind of in this inner conflict where I think it comes out. We have this sex scene halfway through, and that's the time where he really reveals himself, and they're both struggling to be on top, so to speak.
Rosamund, you get to give two sides of this performance, and we often see toxic male bosses in films, but it's so rare to see that type of character played by a woman. So, what was most interesting about getting to play that archetype?
Well, it is rare because we've seen, fabulous female bosses, like, Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley or something, but it's in the female mold, that's based on a woman and how a woman imposes power like that. But this is just a carbon copy of how a man does it, which was fun for me and also unsettling. It was about sort of taking up more space. I'm going to demonstrate with Sacha now. I'm just going to sort of start, spreading and watching Sacha sort of shrink. It's about feeling that you have the right
stay
to.
Like that. Okay, fair enough. I've actually got one cheese. Oh,
thank you. Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
It's about sort of feeling the right to just take up as much space as possible. And Thea, our director, was always very helpful with that. Take more space, take more time, own the room, don't say thank you, don't acknowledge. And you think, God, right, that's how to, if that's the recipe, then that's quite a scary recipe, isn't it?